Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are starting a brand new series slash mini series that I want to call Chit Chat Training, I think. I don't really know, work in progress on the name, but pretty much it's just going to be a training video where you guys can ask me a bunch of questions and topics to things to cover, and we are going to do some training. So let's start while I explain a bit more of this series. So as we know, my bite-size series, which is my Let's Play series for this account, is coming to an end pretty soon. Where are the markers? Oh, it's the orienteering one. I got so confused for some reason. I thought I clicked on the other race. Anyway, this is a great start. But anyway, as we know, my bite-size series is coming to an end very, very soon. And I still wanted to have a StarStable series going. And as we know, I have many, many horses. Maybe a little bit too many because I'm a little bit horse crazy. So I wanted a way to, one, bring them out, show them the world, stretch their legs a little bit, and also do some well-needed training. So I wanted to start this little series as a way that I can, one, get some training done, because I need to do it, and I really wanted a way that I could interact with you guys and figure out, I don't know if you guys wanted to know something about me, my opinion on topics, and stuff like that. And it's not always going to be about me. I really want to add some special guests into this. I've asked a few people already and I'm waiting for them to get back to me. So I think I'll post on Instagram like who the next person is going to be, because I want so many different people to join me on this. I want to get to know some people that I've never spoken to and some other StarStable people, I guess you can say. So if you guys have any suggestions of who you want to see, definitely let me know down below. It can be anyone and everyone, and I'll see if they want to join me in a chit chat training, and you guys can ask them some questions, and I don't know, anything. There's so many different topics and everything. It can be StarStable related, it can be personal life, it can be other games, it can be anything. Just pretty much, it's just going to be talky and very chatty, and champ soon, and just a good way that we can all train together. So if you guys need to do some reputation or training, definitely go log on to StarStable, start, maybe you can join along with us. There's only me, well, there's me and Obsidian Warrior. I forgot to introduce him, how bad am I? But yeah, I just wanted this to be a nice little way of a video format, because I know that some people won't watch live streams back, which is totally understandable. So I'm still probably going to do live streams. I've taken a little bit of a break just because I'm sorting out settings and making sure my computer doesn't explode, because it's not very good. And I definitely want to get back into that. But because I'm interacting with people a lot, I don't normally, you know, just chat about a lot of things. And this way we can just chat. I definitely want you guys to, you know, chime in. Definitely let me know of what you think in the comments, or if you have any topics or questions. And I'm thinking about probably doing this maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll see how this video goes. So, like I said, I definitely want some special guest people to join in. So, you guys, they can do some training and you can do some training, and we can get to know them. So I have a few people that I've asked, like I said, I keep repeating myself. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do. And yeah, I'm going to definitely follow my Instagram if you have Instagram, because that's probably where I'd post it. Although I have been using my Facebook community tab a bit more, but I do believe that's only for like phones and tablets. I'm still new to it, so I don't even really know. But yeah, that's pretty much what has been going on. So I think let's just start chit chatting. So the first thing is the new update on the whole Moorland Stables, Silverglade area. And to be perfectly honest, I think it's going to be amazing. And something I've seen is a lot of people have said how, like, plasticky it's kind of looking. And while I do agree, it kind of is the same as Mistfall. And I didn't hear people say that about Mistfall when it came out. So, I don't know, like, yeah. I thought that was a little bit weird, because it's obviously the similar style to Mistfall, because they're trying to make the game all seem the same, like, style-wise. And it's funny how no one mentioned that about Mistfall, but everyone's kind of said it about the new Moorland area. And a lot of people have said, like, they said it's Silverglade. And I don't know if you know this, but Silverglade is, like, the whole area. I think with Mistfall, Silverglade, Steve's, and stuff like that. I'll show you on the map in a second. Let's just finish this race. But yeah, I actually really think it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. I know it's going to be a big, big adjustment. But yeah, it says here Silverglade. So this is all Silverglade. This is the Harvest Counties, and then this is Mistfall. You can see the big name. That's what it means by that. So I feel like my screen's really weird today. I don't know why. So yeah, I asked you guys on Instagram and the community tab. So I'll try and put them up on the screen to kind of, you know, let you guys know who. So Candice Dawnfire SSO said on Instagram, what's your favourite breed in StarStable? So if you've been to my channel for long enough, you know that Shires are my favourite. I love them so incredibly much. They are just gentle giants. I think I'm going to run over to Moorland quickly. But yeah, I love them. I picture them being these gentle giants that tower over all the other horses and players and characters. But really, they're just big soft hearts. And I don't know, I like that little story. Like today, we're joined by Obsidian Warrior because I started by training my Shire horses, and I've had these guys for over a year now. But then so many horses came out, and so many more and more and more, and I've just got a backlog of horses that I need to train, which is why I wanted to start this. Like, I do still think I'm going to do live streams, but maybe that will be more to kind of get the horses to level 15. I'm getting the trader because I'm being lazy. Probably to level 15. But at the moment, I'm just working on getting them to level 10, because for me, I find it better. For me, it's like a little achievement kind of thing. Like, oh, they're in the double digits. And plus, training level 10 to 15 just takes so long. And while I like spending time with them, I'm also someone who's really, really impatient and wants things to be done now, and so it's a weird mix. So yeah, but a lot of people have asked me, like, what's my second favourite breed? What's my, you know, other breeds that I like that are not Shires? Now, I love the Hanoverians. Wild Whisper, yeah, my black Hanoverian. Also, where's my pet? I thought I put a pet in my bag. Wild Whisper, my black Hanoverian, is one of my favourites. I love his little bunny ears. I think they're so cute. He's just so precious. I'll try and put a picture on the screen actually of Wild Whisperer. And who else? Oh, there's Honeywings, my halflinger. She's super cute. She was one of the first horses I maxed. And again, she's just so cute. She helped me through the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur, my first go around, and I just think she's just adorable. Who else? I like the halflingers, the Hanoverians, the Shires, oh, and the Pintabians. When I first started this game, I will not lie, I hated the Pinto models, the Arabian models. I don't know why I hated it so much, but I just did. And ever since the Pintabians came out, they've just, I don't know, they just had a special place in my heart. I don't know why. I think it's the Pinto markings that I just love, and I bought all of them. I need to do some of the training up of them too. But again, they were just so adorable, and they really made me appreciate the Arabian model. And also the Lipinzanas or Lipinzanas, depends where you're from. I really enjoy them too. I love is it the Levade that they do? I can't get over it. It's just, I love the horses that have a special move, like the Icelandic Tolt, I think that's how you say it, and the Mustang Buck, and I think there's another one, isn't there? What isn't there? No, I think that's it. I think there's only 3 at the moment. But yeah, I just love, oh my goodness, someone's getting ready for Halloween. I'm so excited for Halloween. I love ghosts and demons and spiritual types of things. I'm such a sucker for kind of the dark side of things, which is really funny because when a lot of people meet me or have interacted with me, they're like, oh my goodness, you seem so positive and happy. How could you like all this kind of dark stuff? And I think that's something that I don't really show in videos, but I love like kind of more dark, scary things. And yeah, I don't know why. I just love it. I have so many ghost stories, so maybe I could do like a Halloween, I don't know, version of this chit chat training where I can tell you some ghost stories. Don't worry, they're not like mega scary. I won't put like scary music. It's just fun to kind of mess around and tell stories. That's one of my favorite things to do though, is when I meet someone new and they're like, oh yeah, I really like ghosts. I'm like, oh, you need to hear some of the stories. I have so many stories. I seriously think, I thought when I was younger that I had a kind of sense for ghosts and spirits. And I guess like, I don't want to say like, oh my goodness, I'm a medium. But like, I don't know, I can sense things, which is kind of weird and kind of creeps people out. But I've always had weird experiences. Even when I was younger, my mum would say that I was a freaky baby because I would just kind of talk to something, or I'd be looking somewhere and then something would fall and my mum would be like, okay, that's a little bit weird. But yeah, love all that spooky stuff. I can't wait to sit down and watch a bunch of horror films and scary things. Let me know, do you guys like horror, scary things? Or I know there's a lot of people out there who really, really don't, but I don't know, I find it fun to kind of, it's kind of a bit like fantasy, where it's something that isn't like an everyday thing. It's kind of a bit more of a, you know, mystery kind of thing. Are these people all on field horses? I think they are. Oh, they are. The Dark Rants, I think I said. That's a pretty cool name. But yeah, talking about watching things, I have currently just watched The 7 Deadly Sins on Netflix. It's a bit more of not an adult program, but it's definitely mature. It has some mature themes, like I don't think it has language, just some of the things. So if you're younger, maybe you don't watch it. But I honestly love that. It's about the 7 Deadly Sins, which is a biblical reference, I think. And honestly, if anyone watches that anime, I love it so much. I binged watched season 3, which is kind of season 2, because season 2 only had like 4 episodes. It was a bit weird, but honestly, it's such a great show. I cannot wait for there to be a next season. And what else did I watch? Oh, on Netflix, there's another anime called The Dragon Pilot. And again, love dragons, love fantasy, which is kind of why my favorite horse is the magical horses. Also, I love dragons and just mythical creatures. I find it so fascinating, because part of me is like, one, how did someone create something like this? For example, let's take a Pegasus. How did someone like create a Pegasus? Or did something happen where someone actually saw one and they do really exist, and that's where like maybe they started telling people and people were like, oh no, you're crazy. Then it became like a myth. But like, I find it so fascinating when people I cannot explain my words properly. When like, what gave someone the idea to kind of make something up? Did they really see something, or just anything like that? Like dragons. I really don't know. Because, like, I know that mermaids were actually manatees, I think. Yeah, manatees that sailors saw and they thought it was a woman, a mermaid. And that's how, like, the story of the mermaids came up. So I would love to know the story of, like, unicorns and Pegasus and, you know, dragons and all these different mythical things. I just find it, I don't know, it fascinates me in a really weird way because I would love to know the origin of the story. There we go. Up. Yeah, I would love to know the origin of the story of things like that. But, okay, little off-topic thing. So yeah, I watched the Dragon pilot. I'm a little bit confused by it. If you have watched it, definitely let me know. But it starts, it's a bit weird. It's about, like, dragons that are, like, hidden. But they're hidden as planes, and I didn't really like that idea. Just because they weren't free, they were, like, kind of trapped. And I just didn't like it. It wasn't, that part I didn't like. I like more, like, friendly things to animals and all that type of thing. What else did I currently watch? Oh, I'm currently watching American Horror Story. Loving that too. I like this kind of more I really like dark, kind of scary, spooky TV shows. American Horror Story I'm loving at the moment. Still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to remember. I feel like I need to go and rewatch all the other series because it connects to all of them. And I have the world's worst memory. So, yeah. Oh, yay! You're level 7 now. So, yeah, that's another thing I'm watching. What was the other thing I watched? Oh, Attack on Titan season 2 or 3? I can't remember. But I love Attack on Titan. Is one of the best TV shows. I'm a little bit annoyed though because at the moment it's going very, very slowly, and I really want it to speed up and get to some of the like juicy parts because I have so many questions that I just need to have answered. But alas, it's going very slowly at the moment. I'm sure the build up is going to be worth it, but I also don't want the build up. So yeah, that's just a little thing about the TV shows. Definitely let me know if you recommend any TV shows or anything because I'm always looking for something new. But I always, like, start watching something and get bored with it and never kind of watch it all the way through because I'm like, it's not really, it probably gets better, but I can't be bothered. So definitely let me know if you have any TV shows that you think I should watch and that maybe I'd like. They don't always have to be dark things. I'm not like, I will try anything. I have a rule where I'll give something like 3 episodes to like hook me, and if it doesn't, then I'm not. Oh, I recently watched Once Upon a Time. I binged watched that. Oh my goodness, it was great. I absolutely loved it. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did, but oh my goodness, I am so sad that it's ended. Like, I need more series. I need more. Snow White, my favourite character. I absolutely love her. And the Evil Queen, Regina, my favourite character again. So, yeah, little TV section. Maybe, ooh, I ran into things. Maybe we could do like a little section in this. Like I said, this is still like a very work in progress thing. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Or, I don't know, maybe we could have like sections of like, I don't know, something that happens. I do feel like we should have like a little update section where if I do this, I talk about like the most recent update or like if there's a sneak peek teaser thing. So definitely let me know if you have any ideas of something that you'd want me to, I don't know. Like I said, this can go any way possible. So yeah. Okay, I'm not doing the bunny race because as much as I love chasing the bunnies, the race stresses me out. So I'm gonna skip it. But if you guys want to do it, I don't know, pause the video if you're training. Someone asked as well, my favorite breed. Do you think StarStable should be more realistic? I don't know. I kind of like, again, but I think this is whole about the teaser thing. I really, really like the look of StarStable, especially Mistfall. And a lot of people say like, oh, it looks really, really like plasticky and stuff, which I do kind of understand. But at the same time, I kind of like that I think it's like StarStable's style that they found and they like, and I kind of think, I don't know, I just enjoy it. I I like realistic games, but the thing is with realistic games, it comes with more of like, you need to have a better computer to run things, and obviously the higher the graphics, the more your graphics card has to work. I don't actually know anything about computers, but so I kind of hope it doesn't, in a way, because I like the own style, but I will say I do want them to pick a style. I saw a lot of people say this about the Fjord horses, is 1 minute StarStable's going for really realistic styling, very realistic like shading and textures and stuff, and then going more cartoony. So I do understand that notion of things where people want it to be consistent, and I think that will be good just for the game in the future as well. So if, for example, a new animator or a new model designer, I don't know what it's called, and whatever, the person who creates things in the game, they know the blueprint, so they can make something in that same style. So I hope that's something that they bring. But I think with this update, I think we have to see it in game, because the pictures, which I'll put on screen now, these are what they posted on their Instagram. I like it so far, but I also think it may be like kind of digitally edited to look maybe more plasticky, and I don't know, like until it's fully in the game, I'll hold my judgments off, because I feel like I think they use like an engine, so maybe the engine is just a bit weirder with screenshots, because I don't know, honestly I have no idea how they implement things in the game to test it out, but I think I'll wait until the update's here to fully get my opinion. And I think the pictures aren't, I can't take them at 100% yet. Like, I think it's more of just an idea of what's happening. So yeah, that's that little piece. Okay, somebody asked, Pixelated Evan says, oh my goodness, trying to race and ride is not a great thing. What was the first ever video game you played as a kid? And do you still play it? I think the first video game I played when I was a kid was one of the Spyro games with my dad. And I have to admit, I hated it. My dad was one of those people, he was a completionist. He tried to, like, if he was on a level, he would finish that level 100%. I remember he would try and get all the gems, and I think it was Enter of the Dragonfly. I think that's what it was. Where you had to go around as Spyro and collect all the baby dragonflies. I have a really bad memory. But I'll try and find like the cover art and put it on the screen. Yeah, that one. That game. My dad would not finish until he got all the dragonflies and helped all the dragons and got all the gems. And I remember he would play a level for hours on end. And obviously when you're a kid and you want to play, you just want to kind of go through quickly. You don't care about completing the game to 100%. But he would never let me go to the next level until I finished. And I used to hate that so much. But no, sadly I don't. How did I take a dangerous fall? Sadly, I don't play that game anymore. I would love to get it back though. I think I do still have it on my like PlayStation 2. But another game that I did play was Skylanders, and that's a kind of Spyro game. It's a bit of a spin-off Spyro game, and you basically have these figures that you would put on a portal, and you could then put them in the game. And I have about, I think like 125 figures, because I love collecting things. If you didn't know, I have a toy channel where I haven't posted on it in a little while because I'm taking a little bit of a break from it, but I love collecting things. I have so many collections that hopefully one day I will hopefully get back to doing my toy channel. My toy channel is linked in the description if you guys are interested, because I just think it's really fun to, I don't know, like I spend my money on things I enjoy, such as, you know, StarStable. I do spend a lot on StarStable, but that's because I truly do enjoy it, and I really appreciate, you know, the updates and stuff like that. And I think that if you enjoy something, you shouldn't feel bad for spending money on it. such as like my toy collections. A lot of people will look at it and go, oh, it's just rubbish though. But to me it isn't. And that's what I think is, that's why I love talking to people when they collect things, because if you have a passion or you just like it as a hobby, you know, I know some people who collect like guitars. To me, they just look like guitars, but to him, he absolutely loves them. Like, he knows all the differences and all the everything. Like, I couldn't explain it. But that's what I think is amazing about people having their own, like, unique things. And, like, I'm not saying, like, toy collecting is a unique thing, but it's something that, you know, if something makes you happy, you should spend money on it and do this. And if it brings you happiness and joy, like, why is that so bad? Like, I know some people, one of my friends, they love collecting cactuses. To me, they're just a plant. I don't feel the same about their cactuses as they do. But they do, and if they enjoy it, that should be their thing. By the way, I don't know how long these are going to be or how many races we're going to do. I'm just kind of going to go until my chit chat's over. So yes, Pixelated Evan. No, I don't play the game, but I would love to get back into some old games. Like, maybe in the future. Okay, someone asked, how did StarStable choose you to be an ambassador? I think I read that wrong. How did SSO choose you to become an ambassador? One of their ambassadors, sorry. Pretty much, they just messaged me and was like, hey, we have an ambassador thing. Would you possibly like to join it? And I said yes. So a lot of people have said like, oh, how did you become an ambassador? And how did you, you know, this is all I've ever done. And this is what I try to do for myself, because when how can I word this? I always try to give constructive criticism and not say like, oh, I hate this. If I do say that, like, I'm probably most of the time just joking, like in a jokey tone, because although, for example, I'm trying to think of an update. Okay, let me just explain. So what I try and do is I always try to, when like something happens in the game, I always try to give constructive criticism of the game. So let's say they released this saddle set, and I could be like, oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. But let's say I didn't like the badge or something on it. I would be like, the only thing I don't really like is the badge placement. Because what I see a lot in the StarStable community is people go, oh, I hate it, remove it from the game. But that doesn't help the team in any way. And I'll bring up an example. A lot of people didn't like the purple like undertones of one of the fjord horses. Now, personally, I really like that horse. I think he's so cute. But a lot of people didn't like it, and they said, oh, it's not realistic. Horses don't have that purple undertones. So if we took that horse and, for example, let's say I said, oh, I hate it, this horse colour looks terrible. Well, StarStable doesn't know what's terrible about it. But if I said like, oh, I didn't like it because of its purple undertones, then StarStable could take that information and be like, okay, we'll remember this for the next time. And I think that's pretty much what kind of, I don't know, made me a good person to be an ambassador, is because I wasn't just like, oh, I hate it. I was giving feedback, and, you know, a lot of people say like, oh, you're just trying to be positive, but that's just how I am. And it's not like I love every single thing in the game, but I also don't think that you should be scared to say, no, I don't really like this, but explain why you don't like this. And, you know, just things like that. Just give your feedback, but give it constructively, and like help StarStable understand what the problem is, or why you don't like something, or if you do like something, say it as well. And yeah, I've seen a lot of people think, oh, it's just influencers that are ambassadors, but I don't really think well, yes, we do all have a social media presence, but like you kind of need to have some type of social media, because how are you going to, like, if you're sat at home saying, oh, I don't like this, blah, 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 like, no one is there to read it. So if you do, even if you post it on like Instagram, that's still some type of feedback, which if StarStable are looking, they can look for. So yeah, we all have a social media, but that doesn't mean we're like influencers, or I don't know. I don't even know the right word. I'm just a person who sits in my room and plays games. Like, I don't think I'm an influencer or anything like that. But yeah, if you are someone who does like to share your opinion on any social medias, definitely do it constructively. You know, if you don't like something, say that you don't like something, but explain why. And that just helps so much. And I honestly don't know if StarStable are going to add more ambassadors in the future or anything like that. But never, please don't feel like we're just here to go, oh my goodness, everything's amazing, because to be perfectly honest, some things are not. And we try and explain ourselves and our thought process. And as well, this is the other point, not everyone is going to like everything in the game, such as the Fashion Week. Some people absolutely love the Fashion Week. To me personally, it wasn't my favorite thing. I don't really like fashion. You know, I'm not really a fashionable person. I mean, I've been wearing this druid outfit for the last like 2 months because it's my favorite outfit, but I don't see myself really playing in the fashion side of things. So something like the fashion event wasn't for me. And it's not like I was like, oh, you needs to get rid of because I don't like it. Like, please understand that, like, oh my goodness, that everybody likes different things. So when you have like so many people who all love different things, there's going to be some times where people dislike something and sometimes people like something. Just kind of take it with a pinch of salt and say, okay, this is this update. I don't like it. It'll be gone next week or in 2 weeks. And I never have to think about it again. So try and do that. Try and not take things to heart so much. Like, I look at the updates every single week. And like the birthday event, I said that I didn't really like how it was exactly the same as last week. Last year, I was really hoping that they would do something a little bit different. You know, something like that. Make it, I thought, StarStable's birthday, they should go over and beyond maybe like an unlimited race. Do something that's really, really exclusive, or, you know, yes, I do appreciate the birthday race, but it was just one race that was a repeat of an already existing race. I didn't feel like it wasn't exciting, especially for StarStable's birthday. I think they should have done something a lot more. So just, you know, but yeah, you can be critical, but just be, explain yourself, explain why. And I think that's why we were all picked, because I remember talking to one of the game masters, and they said that they watched my Halloween video where I didn't like something. And so they do really try and listen to feedback. And obviously, another thing that the ambassadors do is we take your feedback and give it to the team. It's kind of like having a middleman. So, for example, let's say if there's 100 people out there who really don't like, I don't know, I'm trying to think. They don't like, oh no, there's a problem with one of the quests. So instead of StarStable getting 100 messages saying the same thing, we can all, like, if all the ambassadors get the 100 messages, we can then send one message so StarStable knows, like, oh, this needs to be done. So that's kind of another thing that we do. Like, don't think that we're just, I don't know what people think about. We are normal players, that's the thing. All of us have experience with the game. We all do thoroughly enjoy it. We, you know, we're not just these positive, happy people who smile and nod all the time. We do give our feedback and we take your feedback. You know, I'm always trying to answer messages on Instagram, and, you know, when people say like, oh, something's gone wrong or this isn't working, me and the other ambassadors, you know, send that to the team so that they know. And that's the thing that I think people don't realize, is we are like kind of like a middleman-ish person, where we kind of condense all the things that are being said to us. And again, us ambassadors, if something's going on, we could be like, hey, have any of you gotten this message about a certain thing? So it's just an easier way for StarStable to get the information that they really need. And I don't really think StarStable explained what an ambassador does. Maybe they did in the future. But yeah, so that's just that. But if you have any more questions about it, definitely let me know. Honestly, oh my goodness, you're going to have to mind these videos, because I like to talk and ramble, and they're probably going to be extremely long. But that's the idea, is so I can chat with you guys and figure out what you guys want to talk about. So yeah, I'm very happy with doing this. Ooh, okay, turn around. I find something really weird. So I don't know if anyone else knows this, but can you feel the difference between different horse breeds? Because I really can. I know how to do the Baroness's race, the Baroness's show jumping tracks really well with the Shire horse, because, you know, they're the ones I've trained up the most. But when I start to do it with other horses, I feel like I turn too quickly. Like, I know how to do things on a Shire, but when I go to other breeds, I feel like I need to relearn. And that's something I find pretty cool, that there's kind of a difference in how the breeds feel. And it's so weird, because it's through a computer. It's not like, you know, it's not like I've changed keyboards or anything. So yeah, that's just something I feel is pretty cool. Here we go. I will look at the next question when we stop, because if I look now, I will fail. Come on, Obsidian Warrior. Also, my horses have a yellow face because I forgot one day of stable care. Like, I didn't mean to. I just didn't log on yesterday, and I didn't know that my stable care ran out, even though I have the Friends app, but I don't check it every day. I normally buy like a week with my my star coins we get. One thing I do wish is that we could pay for stable care with Jorvik shillings. I think that would be amazing for me. Okay, let me look at the next question. Oh, by the way, I'm not saying who said this. Sorry, let me know if you want me to say who asked these questions, or if you don't mind. Okay, someone asked which horse represents me the most. That's actually a really good question. I don't know. I kind of like, if I had to pick one, I think Frost Hunter. I feel like he's very gentle. He's one of the horses that I've spent most of my time with. And also he's like really good at introducing new horses into the stable. And he's just a big softie. And I don't know. I kind of think him, I feel like I'm very kind of, I would like to think I'm friendly. I hope I am. I don't know. Let me know, which horse do you think represents me? So maybe the Shire horses? I don't know, actually. That's a really good question. I'm going to have to think about that one a bit more. Okay. Let's quickly finish this race. Oh, by the way, do you want me to say, like, oh, like, when we finish an area, do you want me to say, like, oh, I'm going here? Because I can do that too. You see, this is just the test one. Sally Dolphin Water says, will you do an SSO giveaway soon? I really, really hope so. I would love to do one. So yeah, I would love to do one. Okay, oh, someone's on the door. Okay, I'm just gonna go quickly grab myself a drink because my throat is hurting. Okay, and I'm back. Did you guys grab a drink too? Or a snack? Like I said, these videos may be very, very long. Anyway, I'm going to move on to my YouTube, what's it called? Community tab thing. I definitely want to start using that more. I just don't really know what to do on there. So Thomas Smith asked, how do you make videos? So this is a question I get asked a lot. So I actually use Fraps to record my video. It is a paid... Did they change the pumpkins? So yeah, I use the paid version of Fraps to record my videos. Or, you know, you can pretty much use any recording software. I know another one is OBS. Sadly, I can't get my settings right because that one's a bit more like finicky with settings. There's a lot more you can do on there, and I use that to live stream. But again, I don't know settings because I'm not very technical, so I just use Fraps. I think there's Bandicam, and there's so many different ones. You just gotta Google and see which one is best for you. So you obviously like record your video. I would like, my biggest thing is obviously I obviously use a microphone. I use a Snowball, Snowball Blue, a Yeti Snowball. I'll put a picture of it on the screen with his name. I use that to record my audio, and yeah, you don't need to start with a microphone. Like, I think your computer will probably have a microphone in it, and yeah, it may be bad, but you know, just start with that, because that's what I did. If you go back to some of my old videos, you can hear my really bad audio, but no one ever complained about it, and that was something I thought everyone would be like, oh my goodness, your audio is so bad. But to be perfectly honest, like, I just waited to get a microphone until I knew, like, oh, this is, you know, definitely 100% something that I absolutely love doing and love spending my time on. And obviously I invested in buying a microphone. This is like the cheapest, best one that I could find. And a lot of my other friends use it too, so I thought it was perfect. And yeah, you just record your videos. So you just obviously talk, go through, whatever. And then what you do is, I use Cybernet to edit, but you can use anything. Again, when I first started, I used Windows Movie Maker, which is just a free software you get on Windows computer. I think Apple has something like that. And I would pretty much, like, there's different styles that you can go with, and you'll probably see this in different types of videos. There's someone like Quick's video, who's very like fast paced. There's a lot of like jump cuts, and there's other ones which are just kind of straightforward, just talking for as long as you want, kind of taking no breaks. I would just edit out any of, like, if I have to cough or sneeze or clear my throat. And yeah, like you don't have to do a bunch of editing. Like, always start simply, because again, when I started, I didn't know anything about editing. And it was actually Old Cluck, or Tiffany, Old Cluck Games. She actually taught me a lot of the things that I now use. So that was extremely nice of her to like spend some time and show me some things. And again, you can do so many different things with editing. You can have it more like simple, like this, where we're just chatting and training, and there's not like, it's not like jump cuts. Or you can have something a bit more fast paced. I did both races. Yeah, something more fast paced, or like very jump cutty, or you can have it more smooth, where you just talk and you just get to spend time. And it honestly depends like what you like to watch and how you like to do videos. And that's what I always think is, although it may be similar, you're taking what you like to watch. And for me, I like to watch things that are very kind of flowy. There's not really much cuts, very like immersive, feels like you're actually in a world. And yeah, that's just me personally. And again, I like sometimes go through moments where I'm like, oh my goodness, I really want to do like jump cutty, very fast paced, but then also at the same time I'm like, no, because it's a thing that I like. So just, you know, just play around with it. Don't expect everything to be, you know, Shane Dawson level documentary style, because things don't need to be like that. And especially when you start, don't be so rough on yourself for not knowing anything or trying new things, or, you know, anything like that. Just have fun with it. That's a big thing that I can say. If you're having fun with what you're doing, that's a big part of it, because if you're not having fun, why are you doing it? That's what I try and say. So, you know, just enjoy yourself, have fun, because people, like, I know that when I watch videos and someone isn't enjoying what they're doing, you can kind of feel like the energy through the computer. But when someone's just really enjoying themselves, having fun, talking and stuff like that, that's the type of videos that I like to watch. So that's what I try and put across. But again, it's 100% your way. And yeah, and then what I do is I process it, upload it, and there we go. It's pretty easy to make videos. It's just time consuming. And again, it depends on what type of videos you're making. I'm sure like some things take a lot more time and effort, but do what you like, and like, you know, don't worry about things pretty much. So yeah, that's just how I kind of do my videos, I guess, if that's what you want. But there's so many tutorials and things, so, you know, just play around, just have fun with it. Just honestly, just have fun with it. So thank you, Thomas, for that. I hope that helped in some way. Okay, the next one. I would like to train with you. I'm definitely going to do more live streams because I need to, one, level up my UK account, and I need to do more training. I wanted to do a series of videos, like I said at the beginning, that is a bit more interacting with, like, just talking and questions, and something that you guys can listen to if you need to do stuff in StarStable, rather than a live stream, because I feel like if you're going to watch a live stream, it's a little bit weird to kind of have that like, it's a different interaction. So I hope you don't mind. I hope it's all okay. And someone put, they also, Daz said, will I get a horse in the future? I would love to get a horse in the future. Although, I will say, I would need to, one, have enough space for a horse. I would love to possibly rescue a horse. And I would also like to have someone teach me how to kind of care for a horse, make sure it's all okay. I probably wouldn't ride as much, like maybe one now and again. But for me, I kind of would just like, I don't know, I feel like if I got a horse, I would rescue an old horse and just kind of let it live out its days. I know that sounds a bit horrible, but just kind of give it like the best retirement it can. But I would need someone to, one, educate me on, you know, the proper ways to take care of a horse, the proper, if something goes wrong, just, I would need to educate myself a lot more and have the space and the resources and the money. And I think then I probably would. I would love to get so many animals. You do not understand. When I move out, I really want to get I want to get all the animals because I love them. I really want a puppy. I want a kitty. I really want chickens randomly. That's probably because of Tiffany, though. She has silky chickens, and I'm going to adopt a chicken that she has called Peaches. But yeah, I would love to just get so many. I also would like a baby goat and a baby pig. Oh my goodness, so adorable. I basically am going to have a farm. That's what I'm going to have. So that's why I kind of go a bit crazy with animals in games, because I'm like, I need them because they're my babies, because I can't get them in real life. But yeah, I definitely would love to. But again, I need to just educate myself and have the resources and the money in case anything. And, you know, I would love to kind of rescue a retired horse. I feel like that would be really nice, just for me. I don't think I'd want like a foal or like a really young horse that needs a lot of training or anything, because I know that I'm not skilled enough to train a horse. Maybe if I, you know, started learning now, maybe in like, you know, 10-ish years, I would get like a younger horse. But I don't know, that's just my personal thing. But yeah. Okay, so the next question is from, I don't know how to say your name. I don't know. I have no idea. But they asked so many questions, which we are going to go through. I'm also going to like shimmy in my chair to get comfortable. Okay. So, let's start. What is your job? I actually work. I do have a job. This is how I get to pay for all my star coins. I start work at 6 a.m. every morning, except at the moment because my work is being refurbished, which basically means it's being knocked down and it's being rebuilt. So I have a couple of months off. Luckily, I still get paid. So I've been home. I've just been, you know, kind of sorting out my life, just organizing things, doing a lot of cleaning, decluttering, doing a lot more videos and stuff like that, just kind of enjoying my time off from working. Yeah, and yeah, like, again, making videos to me isn't like a job. It's more of a hobby. It's a fun thing. I like sharing adventures and, you know, doing the updates and, you know, just having fun with my in-game animals and everything like that. So I do actually have a job. Oh my goodness. I was trying to read the question. No. No, I was trying to read a question. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the difficult. Oh no. No. Go. Oh, just made it. Okay. I will look at the next question very, very soon. When we kind of get a bit more on like a straighter path. They put... okay. This is actually kind of difficult because... Thank you for all the questions, by the way. Like, this is what I need. I need so many questions to keep talking. Do you want to have more contact with horses in the future? Maybe riding lessons? I would love to. I really would. I think it would be amazing. Although, I don't know. I think I would. I would like to do something more with horses. Just at the moment, like, I know I have time now, but like, it's more like the travel and stuff, and I don't know a good place, and plus I'd really want a place that, one, I felt comfortable with, and I knew that the horses were comfortable, and I feel like there's just a lot that I would put pressure on, like the way the horse is cared for, and you know, just kind of things like that. I would want them to be 100% living their best life kind of thing, and I feel like any small thing would deter me from that kind of thing. What is my hobby? Well, I don't really have a hobby. I guess like playing games is a kind of hobby. I'm gonna go get the ferry to Southwark. Yeah, definitely playing games is a hobby. Collecting toys and figures and stuff like that, that would be a hobby. But other than that, I don't really have one, and that's something. I think I have too many things I would like to try to have a hobby, because I am not like a sporty person. I dislike sports and physical exercise so much. So yeah, I don't really know if I have like a proper hobby. I don't know. I'm pretty lazy, to be perfectly honest. So, what do you think about anime? I love anime, although, again, I really like dark anime, such as Attack on Titan, Seven Deadly Sins, Tokyo Ghoul, I love. What are the other ones? Oh, there's a ferry here. Is this the ferry we need? Is this the ferry we need? No. Okay, we can just wait here then. Yeah, I really like anime. I do need some more animes, but for some reason, when I watch animes, it needs to be like more dark. I don't really like the romantic type of thing. I don't know why. Or it needs to be fantasy about like dragons and mythical creatures. I don't know why. What type of games do you like playing? I like playing games with animals, which is why, obviously, when I play Minecraft, I have so many different types of animal mods, because I love animals and, you know, nature, and that's something I personally really like. So when I play games, I like to have that come across, such as, you know, StarStable. The reason it's one of my favorite games is because you spend so much time with horses. And, oh, this one goes to Harlem. Is there another ferry that comes here? I can't remember. Or am I just being, like, generally silly? Yeah, okay, we'll just wait. So yeah, I love the animals, which is why obviously I have Wolf Ranch. I have a new series called Wild Ranch coming out soon. Again, fantasy, animals, that type of thing. That's what I really enjoy playing. I don't really like games where you have to kind of kill a lot of animals and hurt animals. So yeah, so if you have any game recommendations for me, definitely let me know. My gaming knowledge is pretty limited because most of the time I used to play on console, and yeah, only about a year and a half ago-ish, I really got into PC gaming. So I'm still very, very new to the gaming world. What's my favourite animal? So this is like a really hard question because I really like deers. Deers are one of my favourite animals. I don't know why. I just honestly love them. I'm going for like real life animals here. But I also really like foxes and wolves. But then I also really like owls and bats. And I love dogs and big cats. And there's just so many. I think I would have to say deers. Excuse me. Oh, do you know what? Okay, we're just gonna trade it there. Yeah, I love deers and that type of thing. I think it's deers. I really want like a deer tattoo one day, like when I'm older, and have money to get like a decent one. So yeah, here we go. This is good because I'm actually using this for once. Okay, I'm gonna go to the hermit quickly. Hermit's cottage. There we go. Which languages do you speak? I only speak English. I took French for like 4 years and I know nothing. It was just, I don't know. I would love to learn another language, but I'd like to really go and immerse myself in the whole like world, the community, the lifestyle, that type of thing. So maybe one day I will learn, but if you guys do speak another language, definitely say like, message me and be like, hello, my name is in your native tongue, and you know, maybe explain to me how I can kind of say it, because again, I would love to broaden my knowledge on different languages. Being dyslexic, it's really hard to read other languages. So especially when I was at school, we would read a lot from a book, but that didn't help me because I was dyslexic anyway, so I struggled with English words. So when it came to like different languages and different ways to pronunciate things, which is why like Yahalem in this, I was called Jahalem because, you know, that was the way that I was taught, and being dyslexic, my brain automatically was like J, instead of, you know, the other way you say it. So yeah, it's one of those things, but I would love to learn. What's my favorite food? Ooh. Okay, savory is pizza. I love pizza. Or sushi. Oh my goodness, I love sushi. But if it was like sweet, it would have to be blueberry muffins. I love blueberry muffins at the moment. And what else? What else do I really like? There's something that I can think of that I'm like thinking of, but cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Anything sweet. I have a real sweet tooth. I love anything sweet. So yeah, I'm really unhealthy as well with like diet and stuff, but I don't care about that. I just eat what I want because it's yummy, not because of all the other health stuff. Don't take advice from me, kids. This is not great. Okay, I will look at the next question. I want them to update or do something with this. I really hope we get new quests soon. Like, I know the quests take a bit of time and stuff, but I would love to properly like immerse myself in this place. My phone turned off. Oh my goodness. Okay, next question is, do I have any animals? No, sadly not, because my mum and my sister are both allergic to animals. So sadly I can't get any right now, but when I move out of my parents' house, I will definitely get some. I think I'll probably start with a dog, I think. But yeah, parents are allergic, so I sadly can't get any, which is kind of sad, but it's one of those things. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is, it's blue, cyan, or green. I really like those colors, or black. I don't know why I like the color black so much, but like anytime I do anything, like if I have to pick a color for something, it will probably be black. Bleh. It will probably be black, just because I really like, or I think it's, alright, okay, I'll explain myself. I think I like the contrast between black and white. Like those two colors next to each other, I just like the like dark and light kind of thing. It's a bit weird, but that's just how my brain works. What was my last meal or snack? I actually had cheesecake with my mum like 5 minutes before recording this, because she was downstairs in the kitchen eating cheesecake and my brother was making himself tea, so I was like, oh, I want a slice of cheesecake, so I had cheesecake. But yeah, I'm currently drinking coffee. So do you read books? I try and read books. This is something I probably shouldn't admit, but I've never finished a book. I lie. I finished Stacey Play's book, Wild Rescuers? Wild Guardian? Wild Rescuers. I finished that. That was really good. But no, I've always struggled with bleh. My goodness, can't speak. I've always struggled with reading, because I'm dyslexic. So pretty much what I would do is I would read, you know, a page of text and realize that I haven't like taken any of it in, or oh my goodness, or I'd get myself really confused with certain things, and it was just a struggle to read because one, I wasn't taking in the information, and two, I felt like the words would get muddled. And like a good example of this is, let's say I was reading or writing the elephant. What I would do is I would write the THE, but then I wouldn't write elephant properly. I would start with the L instead of the E because my brain has already put the E down. So small things like that, like just it got very confusing, and like people have like different types of dyslexia, so but yeah, reading was always a struggle. I always felt like if I did read a book, it would take me twice as long because I'd have to reread pages because I just wasn't soaking in the information. I'm more of like a visual person. I like to do things. I like to kind of get my hands in it, which is why I really like my science courses. Oh my goodness. Yeah, which is why I really liked my science courses. But I liked more of the experiment, like active side of it rather than the whole reading part of it, because when we were reading something I would get myself so confused. But the active thing, I can do it. I know how to do it. I know I've memorized the whole, so it's just it's a weird thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, do you like tomatoes, olives, and salads? I don't mind olives if they're with something. I can't just eat like olives by themselves. Salads, I love chicken Caesar salad. It's one of my favorite things. I really like lettuce. Oh, yeah, I really like lettuce. And tomatoes, of course. Who doesn't like tomatoes? Actually, I know a lot of people who don't like tomatoes. They're strange. Tomatoes are wonderful. But, yeah. Oh, what pizza is my favorite? Oh, right, this is going to be really, like, weird, but just a normal, like, just a cheese pizza, but, like, really, 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 really cheesy. Like, it has to be, like, loaded with cheese. I love cheese. So, like, the more cheese, the better. I don't know why. Like, I could just eat that all the time. Like I said, I'm a strange person. Let's go to New Hillcrest quickly. Oh, hello? Okay, this is weird. It won't let me click on New Hillcrest. Huh? Hello? Okay. Oh, no, that's Moorland. I don't want to go to Moorland. New Hillcrest. What is going on? Do I have to run there? How far is it? Okay, we'll run there. Actually, let's just try this one more time. Horsey, can we... Obsidian Warrior, can we get out? Okay. Okay. Looks like we're riding to New Hillcrest. They didn't remove the trailer, did they? They better not have. Like, I'm a lazy person. I don't want to have to ride everywhere. Okay, well, we can answer more questions. Maltese or Shiba Inu? I love Shiba Inus. They are so cute. Oh my goodness, I love them so much. I just like any animal, pretty much. Chocolate or vanilla? I love vanilla. Like, I don't know why. It's just my favorite. I'm more of a vanilla person than a chocolate person. So, sorry to all those chocolate lovers out there. Morning or nighttime? It depends. Like, I'm definitely a night owl. I mean, it's 11 o'clock right now. It's 11:30 now at night. But if I have to do something, like I have to go to like the shops or I have to go and drive anywhere, definitely morning because it's less busy. And the people you meet like in the mornings are generally more like happy. I feel like, which is really strange, but it's kind of because it's like, I think it's like the first interaction the people are having. So they're a bit more happier, and later in the day, people are a lot more like, oh my goodness, just can we be done with the day, please? Okay. The next question is black or white? Both. But black. Piano or guitar? I used to play guitar. I can't play it now. But probably guitar. Where am I going? Are we here? Oh, that was actually really quick. Oh, okay. Halloween or Christmas? I like Halloween more because I like the whole, you know, Hallows Eve thing where like the veil between the spirit world is weaker, so spirits and all that come out to play, and it's more of that. Christmas, I like the whole giving thing, but because like I'm personally not religious, it doesn't have that religious meaning to me. So I enjoy it. I like seeing like giving people their presents and stuff like that. But also I don't like receiving presents because I feel really guilty. I don't know why. I really dislike when people give me presents because I almost feel like I don't deserve it in a weird way, and I don't really know how to act, and I feel all awkward and anxious, and like I know it's Christmas, so I know like they've bought me gifts because it's Christmas, but I don't know, it just makes me feel panicky. I don't know why. Sweet or sour? I love sour sweets and things like that. Like I feel like if I ever did like the sour challenge or whatever that thing is, I would be fine with it because I actually really like sour sweets and all that. So yeah, I feel like I would just, it would be easy. What are you talking about? Obsidian Warrior is almost level 10, which is amazing. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have like one horse per this series, per video, unless we like get to level 10, and then I'll try and get them up to level 10 off the video thing. Yeah, that thing. So yeah, just because it'd be nice because it's showcasing the horses. Okay, hopefully the trailer works now. I don't know why it wasn't working. Okay, let's ride over to Yaharlem now. Yes. Wow, we've almost done all the races. See, this is why, oh my goodness, this is why I like having like not like a reason to train, but I need to be doing something when I train because it feels like it goes really, really fast. But sometimes when I normally try and watch like, listen to like a podcast, or I'll have someone's videos on, but I never really feel like there's something that's like the same amount of time as like training. And I also feel like sometimes I need like, I would like to be training with someone, but then I also, like, I'm not going to lie. I like training, but I also get very bored with training. Where are we going? Paddock Island. We'll go to Paddock Island. Someone just says, hi, hey, how are you? I love your videos. Thank you, Haven SSO. I'm good. I'm actually doing a lot better. I had a few, like, days where they were just kind of weird, like, off days. I don't really know how to explain it. They were just days when I felt really, like, low. I love Shire Island so much. Hi. Yeah, just a few, like, days where I just felt really low, and, like, there was no reason for it. But I was being kind of hard on myself, where I was like, oh my goodness, you shouldn't be feeling this way. But I had to kind of remind myself, like, it's okay to be... I wasn't, like, sad, I would say. I just felt like, meh, if that makes any sense. And I gotta remember, like, it's okay to have days like that. Like, if you do, just take time for yourself, watch TV and, I don't know, eat a bunch of junk food. Like, it's okay to have days like that. And, you know, I don't know, I like trying to be more positive. So when I feel like that, I feel very, like, I don't know, just very, I don't know how to explain it. It's very weird. Like, I don't really understand it, so trying to explain it. But I know, like, that I'll get through it. So I just got to give myself the time to just kind of be okay with just not being okay kind of thing. But yeah, I do feel a lot better. I think, I don't know, I think it was a bit of like, because I'm not working, I didn't have like a routine, and I think it was just a mix of things, but I've gotten my routine back and things are back to normal, and I'm a lot more better now, so I feel wonderful. But thank you for asking. That went on a weird tangent. I'm sorry. Jumpity jump, jumpity jump. I always hate this one. Ooh. There we go. Someone put, what do I like about SSO? Oh my goodness, I don't even know how to say your name. I'm really sorry. What do I like about SSO? I think the thing that I definitely think the pumpkins got updated, but the thing I like most about StarStable is the horses. Obviously, as we know, I'm horse crazy. I like that whole. I like the whole world of StarStable. I think just being able to go on adventures with your horse and having like a magical bond, and you know, a big part of this game is that you have horses, and it's very nature inspired, and I really like that. I definitely think StarStable could be like a movie one day. So I really like that. I would love to be able to like bond with my horses a bit more. Like, a lot of people have like nicknames for their horses, and personally I don't do that because I like the names I pick. Like, I understand I'm probably going to get to a point where I'm going to have to start nicknaming because I'm running out of names, and StarStable adds some more. But I like the idea of their names having a meaning rather than just giving them like a nickname. And yeah, I would love, like, I really hope there's going to be a way soon that I can spend more time with my horses doing something else. Like, as much as I like training, I definitely would like something to make it training a bit more interesting. Hi, Shire friend. Is this our last race? No, we have a few more. We have a few more. Okay. But yeah, I like that whole thing. Someone said, how long have I been playing StarStable? Just over a year. I will put in the iCard my first ever StarStable video, which is terrible. Again, it doesn't have audio. I think I was like level 5 because I played through the tutorial to see if I really wanted to be in this game. You know, just kind of testing it out. And I did. And here we are today. When did you meet Quicksilver? So this was a really interesting story. We've told it a few times, but pretty much I posted a video about boys in StarStable. So when I first started playing, I got a lot more comments of, oh my goodness, you're a boy. You shouldn't be playing StarStable because you play as a girl's character. And I pretty much said like, hey, it doesn't matter. Like, one, I don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's a story. To me, it was kind of saying, I don't know, I found it really weird because, I don't know, like, it's a game about someone bonding with the horses. I don't really think it depends on gender. And I'm sorry that I don't understand what's girly about horses. So I was really confused. And then I said, like, you know, you don't hear the same thing about Tomb Raider. You play as Lara Croft, but that's not a girl's game. So it was a whole, hi, shy friend. So yeah, I did a video on that. And Quick commented on it. And I saw it and was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, read the comment. It was everything. And then I was still like pretty new to Instagram, and I saw that she had messaged me on Instagram, and I was like, oh, cool. And I was like, wait a minute, don't I know this name? And then I watched a couple of her videos, and I messaged her and was like, hey, would you want to do like a collab thing sometime? Because I had never reached out to anyone, because one, I was still new to everything, and the whole thing about like meeting people was so scary to me. I didn't know how people were going to react, how people were going to take, you know, me asking them to be like, hey, do you want to do like a video together? And stuff like that. So when she said yeah, I was like, oh, okay, let me know when you're free. And she was like, oh, or one of us was like, oh, I'm free in 5 minutes. So next thing you know, we were in a call, and I think we spent like 6 hours on that call, and we did film an Alicia Online video. And it was really nice because, like, I love Quick. She's one of the best people, and I'm so glad I got to meet her. And I got out of my comfort zone for talking to people, and it was really nice. But it's really funny how it kind of all happened. It was very, I think because it happened quite fast, where it was like, we messaged each other, and then kind of like next thing we were on a call with each other. I didn't have time to think about it because I overthink everything. I will overthink. I will think of 150 different conversations and how they can all go badly. Like, yeah, it's terrible. But I'm glad it didn't, and you know, it was wonderful. Someone said, if I could go anywhere in the world, where would it be? Ooh, well, I mean, I've already been to New York, I've been to Oman, I've been to Spain, I've been to Tenerife, I've been to, where else have I been? Where am I going anyway? Where else have I been? Malta, Portugal. I've been to Scotland, but that's pretty... I don't really know. I would like to travel, but I also hate traveling. I don't hate planes. I just overthink every small little thing. So, like, I'm the worst person to travel with because don't expect me to calm you down because you're going to have to try and calm me down. So... yeah, I overthink everything, and I always think the worst. So, I'm like, worst person to travel with. But yeah, I don't know really. Where would I want to travel? I definitely would love to go to Japan. I think that it would be an amazing experience to go and immerse myself in the culture. I would love to go to Trinidad and Tobago because that is where my grandma is from. She's from Trinidad and Tobago. And I would like to go and see how she lived and grew up, and obviously our family is very influenced by the culture because, you know, we were all raised by my grandma. But yeah, I would like to see that. What else? I don't really know. I think there's so many like amazing places I think I would like to go that there's just too many to kind of pick from. But yeah, by the way, I cannot believe we're almost done with training. This video is probably like an hour and a half long, or even 2 hours. I don't know. I've just been recording and chatting. But yeah, this is pretty much how I wanted the video to go. It was very much like you're just sitting down with someone, training, and you know, like I said, I would love to get some special guests. So if you know anyone that you would like me to get on, definitely let me know that in the comments. And let me know any questions or anything. I'll definitely go through them. Actually, as we ride over, I will just double check my Instagram. A lot of people are asking about the new StarStable area. Like I said, I think I'll wait until I 100% see it first. But yeah. Oh, a lot of people are going on holiday. I'm also going to really try and answer all my Instagram messages. I keep forgetting about it because my phone is being really weird with notifications. Like, it won't show me notifications. Like, my mum texted me the other day saying that she was going to buy pizza. What pizza did I want? And I didn't get the message, so I didn't answer. So she didn't buy me pizza. And I was like, you could have just bought anything home. And she was like, well, I wanted to get you the right one. And I was like, okay, thanks for caring, but just bring me pizza home next time. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm also wondering, what do you think StarStable will add soon? One thing I would really like is a pet namer. I think that would be so adorable. I also would love, I posted this on my Instagram story, to have the ability, oh, that reminds me, where's my pet? There we are. See, I have like the world's worst memory. I would love to get a dragon pet. I would just, oh my goodness. I know it doesn't really fit into StarStable, but like, it would be amazing. Also, like, what are they called? The Pandorian manta rays, stingray things? Those, I would love to have the ability to have a flying one of them. Can you imagine I don't even know what they are. The flying things in Pandoria. Those things flying next to you. I also would love an encyclopedia or a quest with someone where you go around and kind of explore the biodiversity of the game, where you kind of collect like clippings of flowers, and it could even go in the little book that they've started doing. And I don't know, I would love to have like, I would love there to be an achievement thing that isn't based on just racing all the time, because I'm not really a racer. Like, it's not my favorite thing to do. So I would love the ability to be able to go and like get plant clippings, and if you get all the plants, then you get like a little achievement, like green thumb achievement kind of thing. What else would I like to see? I would definitely like to see more horse names added in. Because, like, again, this goes back to the whole, like, how you like to play StarStable. But for me, I don't like kind of... when I say, like, flowery names, like, I have a horse called Sunflower, I think. I like more of, like, kind of, like... like, either, like, dark or, like, royal... Ooh, royal-esque names. Such as, like, Obsidian Warrior, Frost Hunter... Royal Guardian, Crimson Blood, like, just naming off all my shires, Dragon Feather, you know, I like those types of names. I'm not a person who likes the more like, kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but again, that's just how like certain people play, and yeah, everyone plays differently, which I think is amazing. But I don't know. What else would I like to see? No. Oh, thank goodness. I'm running a shire. Like, they can't fit along that little pole. What else would I like to see? Yeah, pet namer. There was something else, but I really, for the life of me, cannot remember. Oh, customizable stables. I think that would be so cool. Like, I don't even think it has to be like mega, like mega customizable. Maybe you could change like the wood color of your stable, or you could change, oh my goodness, you could change like different table styles, different wardrobe style, to kind of fit like your personality. a bit more. Like, I would definitely have, like, blackwood or birch, I think. Or maybe willow, because it's green. I don't know. I don't really know what else. Really. There we go. Okay, did we do all of the races besides the bunny race? Yay! Oh, no, we haven't even done Mistfall yet? Sorry. The... whatchamacallit? Fairgrove and stuff? Oh, by the way, when I do this, I don't know if I'm going to do all of the races each time. Depends on, like, if I do it with someone, it depends how long they have to film and, you know, things like that. So I definitely want to try and, like, I don't know. Some videos may be shorter than others, but I definitely want it to be a way to, like, encourage people to train a bit more. More myself, because, like, I go through such a phase of sometimes I'll be really, really, really good with training, and then some days it all goes terribly. Like, I just don't train. I just don't train at all. Okay, I'll just quickly stop to chat to Alison Friend Fool. Thank you so much for stopping. Why is the ground doing this? Weird. But yeah, if you guys see me in game, definitely come up to me and say, hey. The ground is being weird, but I don't understand, but it's okay. Yeah, definitely. I'm most probably riding a Shire, so if you see a giant horse running by, definitely check if it's me. I'll probably be in this outfit because I love... I'm sorry, Obsidian Warrior. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably be in this outfit because it's my favorite. I definitely would love to get the red one. I think they need more druid outfits. Oh, going back to the whole things I would love to see. I would love to see a way that I could kind of enchant my items with stats. So I know, like, some people don't care about stats. The path is being really weird. It's distracting me. I know that a lot of people, like, kind of don't care about stats, but for me, I personally love stats because I feel like they're, like, the top of the, like, kind of like the Gucci of the clothing world. And I feel like if I'm going to buy something for myself or horses, I feel like I want the best stuff, the best stats, the best equipment, you know, only the best for my horses. So I would love a way that, obviously you can't do this in real life, but if I could find a way, or if they could introduce, like, maybe like a druid ritual or something, I don't know, where you could enchant clothing. Maybe they could kind of link it with the hidden dinosaur, where you could find, like, magical stones that you could use the magical stones to enchant items to, like, full stats, because there's so many clothing options. This is weird because I say that I'm not a fashion person, but I want more clothes. But yeah, I would love there to be a way that I could enchant it so it has full stats, and I would use so many more saddle sets, and I would kind of feel a lot better buying clothing, or even like the birthday outfit, like from last year. I really like that set, and I would love to use it more if it had stats. And again, this is just like my weird brain kind of working. Woo. Thought I was going to take a dangerous fall. But yeah, just small things. I don't know. I just really, really like it. And definitely more pets. I would love them to add more, like, I would like, oh my goodness, can you imagine like a really cute little badger pet? Or we have foxes. Definitely more birds. I would like a raven or a crow or the Pandorian manta ray. What else? We have squirrels and chipmunks. We have seagulls. We have pigs. The pigs need to come back. They need to... I was thinking this. I think, like, the pigs and the frogs, I think they're probably going to update them for Halloween. And I really hope the Halloween update is next week. So I'm recording this on Monday night. So I don't know when this is going up. Depends when I get it edited and stuff like that. But I would love... I might even try and get it up before Wednesday, so it might go up Tuesday. I don't know, it might go up after. I just can't wait for the Halloween update. And I feel like they might... I hope that they do something with the spider... spiders. We can have spider pets that run alongside you. That would be so creepy but cool. Yeah, and also I kind of feel like I would like an update to the way you store pets, because you store them in your wardrobe, which one is not good for the animals. So maybe they could do like a little kind of pen in your stable where you could have your animals. That would be so adorable. Also, I recently found out that this was a shortcut. I didn't know about it before. Yeah, can you imagine like a little like pen area, or kind of like the paddock for your animals, that you could kind of let them out and you could see them running around? I think that would be so adorable. So if you have, for example, the white mist fox, if you put the white mist fox in there, you can see your white mist fox running around. Maybe it won't be like every single animal you have, because I have, so far I have almost every pet in the game, but it would be so cool to maybe have like 5 or 6, and you could kind of change it out to see which ones you want. So if you have like a seagull, you can see a seagull, but then you can change it out to have like a mist fox. Maybe have like a couple of that, just kind of running around doing the animations in your stable, because I don't really use my stable that much. Also, I don't keep my horses in the stable. I kind of put them all out in the paddock. One, because I have oh my goodness, I'm failing. I have too many horses that are kind of my favorites, and I hate picking a favorite. I hate like going, okay, this is your area. Also, I hate the fact that when you get on them, they move. I wish I could designate a stall just to one horse. So like that stall is their stall. And possibly like, yeah, if I got on it, it wouldn't change to like the default. I think that would be really cool. But they're just, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? They're just small things that I would love to see in the game. Just to make it more like kind of, I don't know, more personal, more like you choose instead of like the game choosing as such. And the whole wardrobe thing is definitely cruel to the animals. Just like, here you go, you could just go in the wardrobe for a little while. Oh my goodness, maybe it's Narnia. Maybe the wardrobe is Narnia. That would change things. Definitely. By the way, I almost think we're level... close to level 10. Oh, Alison, hi! Yeah, I love talking to you in games, except the filter is so mean. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. I couldn't say anything, and then I mistype. I forgot to like press space, and it would like hashtag it. It was not fun. I can see why people get annoyed at chat. Okay, running. So yeah, I don't really know what else to chat about. I need to like check my Instagram and my community tab. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out on that. My Instagram is always linked in the description. I almost said comments. In the description. So if you would like to follow me over there. I try not to post too much, because I have like a theme going on where I have it spread over 3 pictures. And I know that it can like chock up a news feed, so I only try and post like now and again. But I definitely want to start definitely doing more of stuff on my Instagram. I want to do a highlights of all my horses, which I have a layout for. I want to kind of do it as like, not like a trading card, but like a little bit like a trading card. So obviously there's like a picture, and then it has like some cool stats about each one. Maybe I'll do it for my animals as well. Also, I need help with naming some of my animals, and I think I'll do that over on Instagram. Because if I do it in video, like I can sit there and say, okay, I need a name for this one and this one and this one and this one and this one. And then I'll have to do like a second video. Whereas I can just get you guys to suggest names. So I'm definitely going to try being more active on my Instagram. And, you know, more with this training video. I just got a message about someone who's going to be in the next episode, which I'm, well, 2 people who I'm really excited about. So I will be posting that. I don't know. Let me know. I don't know. Obviously, this first episode is just me rambling, chatting, chit-chatty training. Chit-chat training. That's hard to say. But yeah, I really would love to know who you guys would like to see. It can be people that I've like interacted with it, like Quick, Cloud, TC. I'm trying to think who else. I'm not friends with many people. But it can be anyone that I maybe don't know either. I think it would be just super fun to just have like a nice little chit chat, and I would love just to get to know people in the community as well. I think that would be super cool for me. And you guys, you can ask them some I'm excited for this series because I think it's a nice way to train, and I don't know, it's a little bit it's a little bit different to other training videos. And like I said, we're probably not going to do well, it depends. It depends. We might get all of our training done, but we also might not. Probably not. The birds are really weird. I think there's like kind of like an invisible bar over where the birds fly on the ground. So if you go over like a fence, they like suddenly shoot upwards. Oh my goodness. It's just, ugh. Oh, I didn't check my Instagram and the community tab. I really don't know why the roads are doing this. It's a little bit strange, I will admit. Okay, let's click on Mr. Anderson. Also, there may be a bit of a time jump because I pre-film my StarStable videos. Only because I don't understand those people who can just like sit down and play a game for like 15-20 minutes. Like, if I'm going to play a game, I'm going to spend like 2-3 hours playing because I get hooked on a story. Plus, you know, I have a memory of like a sponge. I will forget what happened. Like, people ask me like, oh my goodness, what did you think about this thing? And I'm like, that was a quest. Like, I have such a bad memory. Like, I should probably go get it checked out, but at the same time, I can't be bothered. But no, like, that's kind of why I like sharing the adventures, because it kind of reminds me of them as well. And I don't know, I just find it really, really interesting. Anyway, going back to the Halloween update, did you see the trailer StarStable posted on their thingy with, is it Matilda and Doris? I think. It looks really spooky, so I'm definitely going to do face cam. And who knows, this could, like I said, this could be out before, it could be out afterwards. Depends when it gets done. I don't know. I'm definitely going to do face cam for that because I really hope it's actually quite spooky because, not like mega scary because that's not the way the game is, but I also hope it has a bit of a spooky aspect, like, something maybe jumps out at you. I don't know. I want it to be spooky. Like, it's Halloween. Have fun with it. And I also, I don't know. I just really hope it is. I can't. Obsidian Warrior, you're kind of, I really am confused with the floor. I've heard of a few people having this issue. Normally when it happens to me, it fixes itself, but not today. Maybe this is like a little bug because they're updating things. Maybe. Also, I have seen a lot of people get really upset and mad when there's bugs and stuff in StarStable or like weird things that happen, but I personally love them. Like the hair thing that happened with I forgot the circus race. Like, yeah, the bug that happened with the circus race where your hair gets like anchored somewhere. I find things like that so just funny and fun because like I don't understand people who take things so seriously. Like, I understand it's a big part, but just I find it so funny when things go wrong because it's a bit more unexpected. This floor thing is annoying me, I will admit that, but I kind of understand where it's coming from. But yeah, I can't. It's insane. I don't know what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. That will probably happen a lot. I'll be doing something and then suddenly I just lose my train of thought and it's all gone. But yeah, we have so many horses. Also, would you guys like me to give you the option of which horse we should train? Because I would like to do that. Oh, Alex is back. Cool. Probably a sneak peek of the next few episodes. Also, I'm almost at 100 episodes of my bite-sized series, and I really want to do something kind of maybe not special, but I want to do something to celebrate a little bit. So if you do have any ideas on what you would like me to possibly do, definitely let me know. And is there anything else that you would like me and the other people to chit-chat about? I think it would just be, I don't know, I'm hoping this series goes well, and I hope people like it. I hope you guys are doing training, a reputation, just having it on in the background. It's not like, I know this isn't going to be a video that people sit and just like stare at and watch, because it's just training. But I hope like people will have it on in the background maybe, just to do some training, just have some company while training. But yeah, let me know, like definitely give me your opinions on on topics and stuff. And also I think maybe at the end of each of the videos that will be in the future, I will kind of reply and answer comments. I think that'll be nice. We can have like a reading comments section. So I don't know, I always like interacting with people through video rather than comment. I don't know, I'm more of a like, I'd rather you guys hear me say it than me just reply. I don't know why, like I've always been like that. I would rather talk to someone than message someone, even though messaging is easy. But you know, that just, we'll probably do that. But yeah, let me know if there's any other like little like segments, I guess, you guys want me to include that we can talk about. Definitely like we'll talk about recent topics to do with StarStable and anything else. I want this to be more just like more personal, I guess. I don't know, just not so StarStable focused. There we go. Okay, do we only have 2 races left? Oh. Is there not a race in Moreland anymore? Weird. Oh wait, I have quests. I do have quests. Ooh, somebody knows what they're doing tomorrow. Yeah, that's gonna be it for my bite-sized series. So, yeah, I've actually really enjoyed this. This is quite fun. Also, I think like I'm close to like 100 horses or something. I'm really kind of, I have a list of all the horses that I need to train, and it's numbered. So I just want to have a look and see how many horses I have. I have 93 horses. That's insane for just over a year of playing. That's like almost 2 horses a week. That's actually crazy. I can't believe how crazy I have been with buying the horses. But you guys seem to really enjoy when I buy horses, and I think that's one of my favorite things, is introducing horses into my stable. I don't know why. Like, I really don't know why I find it. I think it's because I like the idea that I'm kind of adopting them, and things like that. I don't know. I'm just a very strange person. Do you know what? Talking about updates and stuff, one thing I would love to see is with the Rescue Ranch. I think I may have said this in my Rescue Ranch video. Is the ability to rehabilitate a horse, such as Boulder, like care for him every single day. Maybe it could be like I don't know, like a month thing, and at the end the horse grows up and you can get it, and it's like an exclusive horse that you can only get through that, and like you don't have to pay for it. Like, I know some people are going to be like, oh my goodness, but you know, I think people would think it'd be really cool, but I also think it'd be really, really nice to have the ability of another way to get a horse without having to buy it, because I know that a lot of people can't spend as much money, and some of the people are younger. So just to have this, like, it doesn't, like, it could be, even if it's like a Welsh pony, like a colour variation that's a little bit different, that you can get if you just do like a month's long rehabilitation, and then he's all grown, like the horse is all grown up, and then you can like adopt it. Oh, I love that horse. I just think that would be really, really cool. Anyway, I'm going to end this here. This is probably really, really long. I really hope you enjoyed it though. Definitely let me know of any topics or questions or segments you want me to talk about. Again, it can be anything from the StarStable to any other games, to any other topics, to me, to the person who we may have. Let me know if you like single episodes of me just rambling or anything like that. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this. I really hope you guys got some training or reputation done as well. Thank you, Obsidian Warrior, for coming. I will continue to level him up. We are going to give him a watermelon to say thank you so much for joining us. I do this at the end of each of my episodes because it's just a little way that I can show a little bit of appreciation to my horse. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this really, really long video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know all the things that we've discussed and talked about in the comments. I need topics, we need questions, and we need to know if there's any special people that you would like to see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Obsidian Warrior, for joining us. Definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our adventures here on the channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. So I will see you guys then.